Hello and welcome to another one of my videos, and in today's video I'm going to talk about what type of gold buyer are you and why it's actually rather important. Maybe a more pertinent question would be, what type of gold buyer should you be? I'm not going to talk about the age-old argument of fractional versus ounces or old gold versus new gold. I think those topics have been done to death, and I think I'm going to save that maybe for another episode. I'm going to talk about what are your intentions as a gold buyer when you buy, and why it's important to know what your intentions are. Now, for example, if you know that you want to sell at some point, do you know how you're going to sell? Can you be bothered to be integrated into the community? Are you going to put yourself out there on the forums? Are you going to build up a small network of like-minded people? Can you be bothered to do that? Some people just can't. They want to sell it straight to a dealer. They want the anonymity, and they don't want any stress. They don't want to be posting on your eBays. They don't want to be going on the forums, because a lot of people don't have experience of selling their coins. It's very, very easy to buy coins, but it's very hard to sell it. Now, I often say to people that I make money from the buy side, which is true. I make money because I buy better than the next person. It's not because I sell better than the next person that I make money. So you need to work out what type of buyer you are. Are you in it for the long haul? Are you committed to being integrated within the communities around you? Or do you just want an easy life? You want to tuck it to one side and you want no one to know that you have it? Are you potentially thinking of passing it down to your children? Do you even intend on selling them? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself on what type of buyer you are. Now, if you know that your intentions are to be integrated within the community and you want to buy, it doesn't really matter what you buy. You can buy fractional, you can buy ounces, you can buy proof coins, although this is kind of proofish. I put it there just to serve as an example rather than for it to be a proof coin. There's always going to be a secondary price rate within these communities, so it doesn't matter what you buy. You just need to buy relatively good. You may make a bit of money, but in the long run, if you subscribe to the idea that gold is going up, it's going to be premium in and premium out. You should do okay. Now, if you know you cannot be bothered with that, and believe me, there are people who cannot be bothered with that. I know that there's people who are not about that, because they will come to me and say, Sean, I bought fantastic, price has risen, I really don't want to go on the groups. And some people don't understand that you need to have some form of social validity to trade on the groups. I saw earlier that there was a gentleman who was trying to sell an ounce for 1.5% over spot. It's a really good price, but he had no validity. There's no buyers. If you're new and you're trying to sell maybe £1,500 worth of coin, good luck. It's going to be very hard for you. If you are one of these people, going back to the point I was making, that knows they can't or they don't want to get involved in the community, just go for whatever's cheapest. That may be fractional at the time, it may be bars, it may be coins, it may be proof coins, it may be proof-ish coins, it may be coins that are unloved, such as, to pick one out of my head, Suriname proof coin. There's no love left. You might have bought for 2% over spot. Don't worry about it. Just buy what's ever cheap. Buy for weight and stack it high. Now, if you're going to pass it down to your children, I've got slightly different advice, although please make up your own mind. I'm not a financial advisor. Maybe one day I will be, mind you. That is on my hit list. Buy what you like. If it's getting passed down to your children, you want to enjoy these coins. It doesn't matter. That money spent is not coming back. You won't be selling it. Don't worry about the argument of should you buy the cheapest or should you buy fractional? Just buy what you like. If something takes your fancy and you pay 20% over spot, so be it, buy it. Don't worry about it. Otherwise, you're going to lose interest. The people you pass it down to, and I know this from first-hand experience, they're not going to care. They're just going to see a lump of money. They're going to cash it in, and then they're going to be super grateful. Now, the purist will say, but you need to give them a fighting chance, and you need to work out what percentage they're going to be making. But the realist tends to win out in this argument. Now, if you don't intend on selling, I'll give you the same advice. You don't have to pass it down. If you don't intend on selling, just buy what you like. Don't worry about it. I think it's important to understand the distinction of your own characteristics between whether you do want to, for want of a better expression, hustle, or whether you want an easy life. People are different. You know, I love the hustle. I like the daily grind. I like the fact that I can go out and I can speak to maybe 20 different people a day, and I hear stories and I talk about coins, and I'm always haggling, I'm always busy. I like that. A lot of people don't do what I do for a living. They will go to work. They don't have the time to be running down the post office, to be doing X, Y, Z, to be dealing with various members of the community. They're more likely to sell to a dealer, and that's okay. And there's nothing wrong for selling for 3% on spot or selling for spot. There really isn't. I'm not saying that because I've got an agenda. I'm saying that because you've got to weigh up all the individual bits of information, the pros and cons of whether you want to sell to a member of the public or whether it's just easier just to get paid and call it a day. So I hope this video has been kind of useful. I get frustrated because there's many there's many simple arguments that are put out there, but they're not simple. They're complex ideas that need to be tackled one by each individual. So I could tell you till I'm blue in the face, buy fractionals, but for some people, fractionals is not the right type of coin. Some people, it's all about stacking it high. Some people, it's all about buying what you like in your proof coins because it's your hobby that maintains a value. You know, money is not the be all and end all. I know that's easy to say when this is my living, but I'm often buying stuff that I've got no business buying, but as a collector I like. I hope this has been insightful. I hope this is helping some people because it is a question you need to think about. It's very important. And if you don't think about it, it's going to hurt you in the pocket if you make the wrong decision. So if you did like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. And if you didn't, then please tell me why. That's perfectly okay. Take care, guys. Bye.